On May 16, 2022, at the CSTO summit held in Moscow, Kyrgyz President Zhaparov sincerely expressed to Russian President Putin that the China-Kyrgyzstan-Uzbekistan Railway is as important as air and water to Kyrgyzstan, and Putin finally agreed to the construction of it. So far, the CKU Railway, which has been in no real progress for 25 years since its planning, will officially start construction next year. The construction of this railway will not only help the formation of the China-Iraq-Russia power triangle to counter the maritime hegemony of the United States, it can also promote the circulation of commodities and economies in China, Central Asia, and even the Middle East and Europe. However, the construction of the CKU Railway, which was planned since 1997, has been stagnant. What are the obstacles? This railway does not pass through Russia, and it seems that it has no direct connection with Russia, but why does it need to obtain the consent of the Russian government before it can officially start construction? What is the profound significance of the construction of this railway? Hi, everyone. Welcome to Hot Topics Time, a channel to interpret news from a new perspective and explore the wisdom behind the news. Before we start today's video, please subscribe to our channel, which is the encouragement that we can create more videos. Okay, let's continue the topic we are talking about. First, let's take a look at why the China-Kyrgyzstan-Ukraine Railway has been shelved for 25 years. In fact, it was because the Russian government did not agree with the construction of this railway. According to the plan, the CKU Railway will start from Kashgar Station in Xinjiang, China, pass through Kyrgyzstan, and finally reach Andijan Station in Uzbekistan, with a total length of about 523 kilometers. From the construction plan, it can be seen that this railway does not pass through Russia, so why does it require the consent of the Russian government to officially start construction? In fact, the most important reason is that Russia regards Central Asia as its own backyard. Before the disintegration of the Soviet Union, the 5 Central Asian countries were the allied countries of the Soviet Union. After the disintegration of the Soviet Union, the 5 Central Asian countries and Russia are still closely related. In order to maintain its influence in Central Asia, Russia has repeatedly organized Central Asian countries to sign railway construction regulations to exclude other countries from reducing Central Asia's dependence on Russia through railway connectivity. Although China is actively promoting the construction of the CKU Railway. But for Russia, it is impossible to maintain absolute trust in any country. In the eyes of the Russian side, once the construction of the CKU Railway has completed, it will inevitably increase China's influence in Central Asia and attract countries in Central Asia to carry out economic cooperation with China, thereby reducing Central Asia's dependence on Russia and threatening Russia's interests. So why did Russia suddenly agree after 25 years of opposition? In fact, there are 2 main reasons. First, in order to maintain friendly relations between Central Asia and Russia, Russia had to agree to Kyrgyzstan's request for the construction of this railway. Since the outbreak of the Russian-Ukrainian War on February 24, 2022, Russia has actually faced pressure from both the battlefield and finance. Moreover, at the beginning of 2022, political unrest broke out in Kazakhstan, intending to break away from Russian control. In May, Kazakhstan and Turkey also established a strategic partnership. At present, Russia is unable to devote its energy to dealing with such subtle changes in the situation in Central Asia. In order to avoid the betrayal of the Central Asian countries, Russia had to give Kyrgyzstan a favor to build the CKU Railway. The second is that the road on the west is blocked. For its own economic development, Russia is agreed to build the CKU Railway, which is conducive to saving Russia. Under the sanctions of Western countries, Russia's original Western road is bound to be threatened. In this case of blocking of the road, connecting Central Asia with China, revitalizing the economy, and then transferring the world's products to Russia, which can help Russia to relieve a lot of economic pressure. Therefore, at this time, it is a timely move for Russia to let go of the construction of the CKU Railway. This is of great significance for enhancing China-Russia strategic mutual trust, promoting the construction of Central Asian hegemony, and jointly resisting American hegemony. For a long time, not only Kyrgyzstan has longed for this railway, but China has also been actively promoting the construction of it. For China, once the CKU Railway is successfully open to traffic, it will promote changes in the traffic pattern in Xinjiang and even the entire Western China, and will open up new sources of oil imports and promote the adjustment of China's energy development strategy. For countries in Central Asia, the construction of the CKU Railway will be beneficial to the development and utilization of oil in Central Asia and the Caspian Sea. In addition, once the CKU Railway is completed, it will not only realize the connectivity of China, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan, enhance the trade and communication and cooperation among the three countries, but also strengthen the land link between China and the entire Central Asia region, and further connect China, Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, breaking the economic hegemony of the United States in the sea, reducing the dependence of countries on maritime hegemony, so as to better achieve multilateral cooperation and establish a community of interests. Economic linkage will inevitably enhance the strategic mutual trust between Central Asia and China. The trade exchanges between the two sides can not only promote the circulation of commodities, but also promote employment and ease social conflicts. More importantly, the construction of this railway can build a close-knit Central Asian regional relationship, and it is of great strategic significance to resist the 300-year maritime hegemony of the United States. Why the construction of the CKU Railway can promote the establishment of a closely united Central Asian hegemony. First of all, the maritime hegemony created by the United States is actually a Five Eyes alliance composed of island countries other than the Eurasian continent. In order to achieve this kind of hegemony, the United States frequently provoked wars on the Eurasian continent, trying to break the bridge between the Eurasian continent and cut off the connection between Asia and Europe. Obviously, if we want to break the maritime hegemony, we must first open up the connection between the Eurasian continent, establish a unified large market on the Eurasian continent, and realize the common development of all countries and regions in the Eurasian continent. It is worth noting that Central Asia, located in the center of the Eurasian continent, is the key to building a unified large market for the Eurasian continent. Only by opening the Central Asian Pass can the two trade routes between Eastern Europe and the Middle East be able to flow well, and opening the Central Asian Pass, the most important thing is to realize the smooth opening of the CKU Railway. Second, it is because it has prompted China, Russia, and Iran to unite more closely to de-Americanize. At present, countries and regions such as Western China, Russia, Iran, Central Asia, Afghanistan, and Pakistan are forming a new geopolitical region, which is the core region of the Eurasian continent. The construction of the CKU Railway will further enhance the trade exchanges in this region and enhance the trade security in this region. All in all, once the construction of the CKU Railway is completed, the trade exchanges between China, Russia, and Iran will be more frequent, more convenient, and safer. The cooperation of the three countries will inevitably drive the economic development of the entire Central Asia region and get rid of the Central Asia region's dependence on the U.S. maritime hegemony. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below and share your insightful ideas with other people. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated. Hot Topics time to explore the wisdom behind the news. We will see you in the next video.